need that. Where's that flotsam? There we go. Space barring our way to money really does help. Alberg's still short on wood for some odd reason. There you go. Great. Nice to see that money flowing in. Right, now I can check back with the likes of Stanger and go, you need this upgrade, you need a picture of me there, well, a statue of me, and then I can check Stanger to make sure. Alright, Stanger is meat and nothing but. Did I do all the cities where I am mayor and built up infirmaries and chapels? I don't think I did, because I got lazy at the fact that I was the mayor. Nonetheless, these stock farms, I need a lot more of them. Stavanger is going to be a bit of a problem, since it's nothing but farms, and I said that 580,000 people could cram in here. Also, it has unbuildable terrain, which is everybody's favourite. And by everybody, I mean absolutely nobody. Well, wait, well, I can't even build that. Oh, Jesus. That's not good. I think we're going for the straight line approach, just because it's easier, and I like easy. Oh, these 2x2 posers. Don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't think the game does either, to be frank. Has Jake explored the Mediterranean Sea? Yes, I have. I will go back there, because I really want to upgrade them. But I've been lacking the goods to do so. For some odd reason, pitch has been hard to come by, and that's a scary situation. Pitch should be one of the easiest things to make. But I keep hearing the lousiest of excuses. Alright, there we kind of go. This is so bad. It's not my fault though. I just can't build on this unbuildable terrain. Which again, why did they put in for a couple of cities? I do not know. I have my theories, but they are just game theories. Okay, I think we've done quite a few businesses here. I need houses as well. And I am almost certainly going to need to go out of the walls with this one. But I'm just building these up a bit because I need to get the population flowing in all cities, whilst also having enough to be able to cope with that. As in, enough businesses, enough houses to have them, make sure that my competitors are not outdoing me. You know, as if they could outdo me. I mean, I'm me, but pays to be prudent. Of course, the more I build these places up, the more comfortable I can be, and anywhere that I give Edinburgh treatment is simply the best, because then you don't have to worry about the place ever again. But, of course, doing the Edinburgh treatment is expensive, so I can't do that everywhere. Even if I really, really want to. And trust me, sometimes I really do. Again, I'm keeping this to do my out-of-bounds trick if need be. Hopefully I've left myself enough space. Yeah, I definitely have. That's good. Just gotta remember not to build there. I mean, that should be enough houses to get this place somewhat going. But I worry if I ever leave not enough houses, because I did so much to try and defend my own cities from being infected by other patricians. It would be a shame not to have enough houses to scare them all off. It's just that it requires so much money to do, building up like this. I mean, I don't know if anybody's paid attention to how much money I've spent just here building up these stock farms and the houses. There's probably quite a lot. B is just about the only good hotkey in this game, the button you press to start building. I wonder how this game is for going out of sync. Does it even do that? Maybe we'll have this going multiplayer someday. Alright, that should surely be enough in Stavanger. 301 houses, 240 businesses. That'll get it up to a population of 180? 18,000 maybe? I'll just have to pop back later on. Is there any way to tell what city this is when in construction mode? Probably not a big thing when you're playing like a human. But when in construction mode for 30 minutes at a time, it's easy to forget where it is. Good question. We'll go over to Gotham City, which we also own. And no, there's not. Nothing here tells you where you are. I mean, you can just right-click out of it and you'll see it there. But yeah, that's all you get. Alright, it's... Wow, I never upgraded my university. Or rather, constructed my university out of the Covenant School. Okay, we're in Gotham City. What does that need? Where are you even? Here we go. 100 wood, 100 tools, 480 pitch. Now we have been short on pitch, so I can get behind that. Wood is a little low. But then again, we actually produce a ton of wood right now, so maybe that's the last thing I should be building. Pitch though, pitch you always need. Not so sure about that much pitch. Still. Houses first, I guess. Because I only built enough to keep you at 100k. And I started building the cathedral, so there's no backing out now. So, where are you gonna go? Oh, I'm not tired, I'm just expressing my excitement at the prospect of building up even more cities. What time is it anyway? Oh, it's barely after 10, okay. We're still good to go for a while then. I know you're happy to hear that, me too. I mean, with this mod stuff, we can get right up close and personal with the building that we're doing. Look at those bricks, that wood, that rope, the lumber, the wheelbarrow. Feels like I'm really playing a Nintendo 64 game. I mean, it might sound like I'm making fun, and I am, but, you know, this is a trading game. You don't expect them to have the nicest of textures when you zoom in like that. I mean, hell, zoom in on the EU4 models we have on the map. Not the fighting models, those ones are actually really good. And I think Joachim would slay me alive if I were to criticize those. He was the guy who joined me on stream a wee bit before Third Rome popped. But no, if you were looking at like the buildings that are on the map, yeah. But that's not what people are playing for. Either that or I'm sorely mistaken. Anyway, why are we talking about those other not super tradey games? We should be focusing on the here and now. Gotham City. Damn, houses are so expensive to build. And I think somebody crunched the numbers on how long it would take to get your money back on the rent, assuming ideal circumstances. And I think they were wrong by a factor of 100, but still, it's a long time. I know that, and yet I insist on being the one to build the houses, because I build them more efficiently than the AI. And I strongly believe in owning everything. So there we go, that's a good bunch of houses for the place. Wow. Tell me about your capacity, your Gotham City. 68,000, and I'm every bit confident that we'll be able to go above that. Jake, can you zoom in on the statue of yourself in the marketplace? Where did I build one? Rostock, maybe? No, I'm not the mayor here, so no. Cologne, perhaps? No. Surely Harlem. There we go. Isn't that just so me? I got this bum that's just sitting here. I think it really captures the me. So do all these rats. Yeah, there's an infestation here. Yeah, it's just me holding a muffin and the kokiri sword. Then again, there's the marketplace here. The Banished marketplace looked better, sure, but Banished in general looked better than most things. We're low on mead. We're all wealthy. Where do we sleep? Rats, rats everywhere. Is mead the only thing you guys are short on? Mead, clothes, cheese. Right, I do not like Harlem being short on cheese. Seems they're not the only ones short on cheese. The question is that because we're low on cheese? Not by a long shot. So I need to investigate why there's no cheese flowing. And I doubt it's because there's no guy... I doubt it's because there's someone stranded here that doesn't have the cheese. I need to find the Cheese West guy, because lacking in food is a huge no-no. It would help if I looked alphabetically here. Cheese, Rostock, West 1 and West 2. He's going to Edinburgh and he's already empty. And then there's Pepsi Man, who's going here and is also almost empty. So I want the both of you back to Nashed. And we're going to sort you out with tons of boats, because that's just not on. And to add to the excitement, we're going to refer to our spreadsheet here. We're going to go to Hanseatic needs and we're going to run some quick numbers. We're servicing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cities. And if I want to make this timeless, we're going to say 12 cities, each at 60,000 population. So that's 600, 700, well, let's round up and say it's 800,000 population. And it's 20 days, I think, each of these take. Isn't that right? 25 days it takes each of these, but there are 2 of them. So... Well, that's basically 2.5 times this to begin with, which is 16... Alright, so 2 million. And yeah, since there's 2 things, I can call it 1 million. So I need 1 million people's 10-day demands. And when it comes to cheese, they demand 11,560 cheese. So yeah, each of these guys needs to have that much capacity. Ain't that great? That's a huge, huge capacity, but it'll make it timeless. As in, 2 of these guys will provide cheese for the west forever, and I'll never have to come back to it. So that's good to know. After all, I'm only really going to update my fleets when I realise there's a problem here. If I come to the centre, I think we have plenty of cheese flowing. Cheese, cheese, and more cheese, which is good. And then when I look over to the east, cheese, and more cheese. The west is the biggest problem because it's such a huge area to supply with these goodies. But we will get on it. Speaking of getting on it, I would quite like to visit the centre places and give them meals for the poor. Minden, Erfurt. I give these guys such special treatment, it's almost unfair. The Berliners. This population so gash in Berlin. Breslau. Did I do Posen? Did not do... No, I did Posen. Did Posen recently, it seems. Warsaw. And... Kaunas. There we go. Looking not bad. Just want to highlight that our first election is on the 1st of July, and I need to catch that. It's super important that I catch that because Warsaw is on the 3rd of July, and I need to do both. And I also need to have the money to do them because there's going to be a lot of construction work. So we got to keep that in mind. DDR cheat enabled stuff. Why don't they get cheese from the rats? What, milking them? Ugh. Okay, so I'll get you guys back here. Where was I dealing with anyway? Wasn't it Gothenburg? I built up plenty of houses, but I forgot to build buildings. Or rather, we got pulled away before we built buildings. Gotham City is meant to have 100 wood, which we're ignoring for now. 100 tools, sure. And 480 pitch. I feel like we produce plenty of tools, so it's pitch that I want to get flowing right now. 480 pitch. We currently have 67. So yeah, a lot of pitch. I'm confident we won't have to go out of the walls here because none of these buildings are... none of them are farms. Of course I will come to regret this if we reach a point where I need extra space for either wood or pitch or tools. And I can't use Gotham City because I didn't go outside of the walls. It's a one-time deal. And that one-time deal thing is something we're going to touch on later on. Nonetheless, I'm confident, so I'm building here. Out of the walls be damned. Especially for places that I build. I mean, I want those to be super special. What a mistake to make there. There we go. Yeah, that money situation is... if I was playing Stronghold, I would currently be told that our treasury is emptying. Fortunately though, I am not playing one of the later Strongholds, and unfortunately I am not playing one of the earlier Strongholds. Oh shoot. Didn't want to build there, did it? Yeah, I'll take care of you. Much better. Now I don't have to build too many of these. Really, every one I build is good for 100 population. Yeah, 100 population. So that should do us pretty damn fine. Still, I am greedy for pitch, so more pitch shall be made. Be enough to burn plenty of people in Stronghold. Jake, would you say that Patty the Fourth is your mistress? No, that would be stupid. Why would I say something so stupid? Alright, Nashed is next up. We, as ever, upgrade, build a statue of ourselves. We wonder why Nashed is full of extra goodies. They have a lot of pelts. Now, is that because the pelt guy has stopped? Nashed Rostov pelts half-born. Yes, it's because you have stopped. And also because we have far too few warehouses here. We have about half as many as I want. So we're going to see to that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Now Nashed is another jack of all trades. 100 pelts, of which we have quite a few. 94 grain, of which we have none, and we don't need any currently. And 356 hemp. Okay, I don't particularly want any of this right now, but maybe the hemp is good to get going. Bremen I kinda hemped up. Revel I haven't touched, and they're meant to be hemp center. I don't like building hemp. I think everybody knows I don't like building hemp. However, safe in the knowledge that this is somewhere I'm building a ton of farms, I am going to do El Trico. Watch this, watch this. You're gonna love it. And pop. Still got it. Yeah, tired of having it mess up all the time. I decide to have it mess up again just for good old times. That looks promising. Huh, okay. Well, third time a charm. Sometimes it likes me, sometimes it definitely does not like me. That's odd. That is very odd. Maybe I'm doing it on the wrong side, but I'd hate to admit that. Also, I don't have space to do it over there anymore. Good lord, I step away for a few days and suddenly pitch. What are you talking about? I guess I could try this in a slightly different order to see if it gets me anywhere, but I don't think it does. Oh, there we go. That'll give me a lot of space to build hemp if I need it. And till then, well, I mean, I needed space for building houses anyway. We have tons of businesses already. In fact, we have a ton of houses. So I don't know why I'm worrying so much about Nashed. Still, it's only houses that are good for a wee while, so let us upgrade here. I wonder if any of these places are working at low capacity. No, and heavens no. Excellent. I got these mead breweries though, which I really don't need. Well, not so much not need as will not be using. Might be an idea to demolish them now, but no, I'll come back to Nashed at a later date. However, Flensburg also needs our attention. Plenty of houses, not plenty of businesses. Flensburg is a heavy hitter on tools and pelts. And I believe that's what we already built here, right? Pelts and tools. Which is handy, because tools are used to make pelts. Look at that. Equal pelts, equal hemp gives us... sorry, equal tools and equal pelts give us hemp. Okay, just give up talking, Jake. And build some businesses. I'm willing to say we should probably get some more pelts. It's something we are notoriously short for around here. No farms is a great sign. And Flensburg apparently has low capacity. 56,000. I don't buy that with this much space. Granted, this is not very useful, but this is. Well, what do I know? Let's just give them some businesses so they don't have any competitors sneaking in building their own. That's something that I really do not like. I wish I could tell them, thank you for helping me develop my city. Keep up the good work. Sadly, I cannot. Maybe in the base game, Flensburg has a lot of farms, and the numbers that I've found are based on that. But because I'm playing with a random good assortment, then that doesn't really tell anybody anything. Although this game doesn't do proper random. You could make proper random through modding though, that's a possibility. I'm glad that it's possible to do so much modding in this game, it's just a shame you can't do so much more. Right, that's going to have to do us here in Flensburg. It'll get us to a population close enough to... Oh boy. I just ran out of money. And I'm going to have to spacebar my way to victory. Fortunately, Aarhus have already finished. Kongsberg I have also gone a long way with. And their wine situation is looking fine. Wait, aren't you meant to... No, you produce plenty of clay for me. And I suspect that your clay guy is not working properly. Because you're overloaded. Clay from Kongsberg, eh? I'm so glad the meat is flowing. If I didn't have that meat flowing, starvation would be rife. Still, that doesn't answer all of our problems here. Kongsberg has too much clay and I need that stuff to flow. So where is the clay guy for Kongsberg? L-I-J-K-L? Kongsberg to Rostock wine. I do not have a clay guy for Kongsberg, even though they produce 220 per day, and that's going to quadruple. So 1,000 a day from Kongsberg. I need that dealt with. Kongsberg is meant to give me clay, right? And then some. 510 clay production. Alright, Carvels. Spit some out for me. Wait, that's not what I need. I need the actual grouping of Carvels here. Not Carvel, but Carvels. Let me think then. This is Kongsberg to Rostock. Clay. Oh no, I call it brick. And what names do we have from the ship names thing? The Money Cap. I like that, punk rock Lee. So how long does it take to go from Kongsberg to Rostock? 5 days, that's good to know. I want you to load up on all of the clay, get to Rostock, and then Vaska that clay. Kongsberg to Rostock, brick. I use brick and clay completely interchangeably because I've been damaged by the German version of Catan. What was it, 2,000 every 10 days for... No, 2,000 every day, so... In 5 days, that should be plenty for now. Eventually the place will be bigger and I'll have to make you bigger, but that'll do. Good. The only places I have to really care about, in fact the only place I have to care about right now is Helsinki. It's the last place that I built up that I've got to expand upon. That's good, I'm going to save again because I've done a lot. And I can spacebar my way to a bit more victory for now. Or I could pay attention to these guys that I'm moving. Also a good idea.